Hi everybody, and welcome to Beneath the Tide. Session number 46. What a way we have come. Look at us.
Every time, look at us.
Look at us.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Not me.
Not me. Apparently he did that with somebody on an airplane. Anyways,
Yeah.
that was a good story on Reddit. Speaking of Reddit and how fun it is, we're back.
Oh, segues.
Unfortunately, Brittany and Kate aren't joining us this week because, you know, internet and work. But they should be joining us back again next week. We have some announcements, though. Not really, actually. We have one announcement. Hearts of Madness is finished casting, so that's good. So come see the new character next week. Come see us succeed on not being TPK'd by an aboleth, and our journey continues. And come check out our new stream overlay, because why not, for that campaign, because it's no longer in Pandemonium. So, that stream overlay lasted 7 episodes. Anyway, speaking of that, podcast. Sam, how's it going?
Yeah. I don't know, Garrett, how's it going?
I actually, thanks for the reminder. I will actually do that right after we're done with this session.
All
so
right.
It should be up tomorrow.
Cool.
To write myself a reminder.
So tomorrow you can go on to our Spotify and wherever else podcasts are found. Apple Music, is that the other one?
Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, Apple Podcasts. And you can find our very first DM Spotlight interview where I interview Justin about DMing. And then he, like, at the end, turns it around and then interviews me for, like, 15 minutes. So that was surprising.
Yeah.
Drop some questions on me I was not prepared for. But, so, you know, see my sudden impromptu, very honest, apparently, responses.
Yes.
So, yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. We'll be interviewing more DMs eventually. Want to get some other episodes in between, but I believe next on the docket, if he's still okay with it, is Garrett.
That's that guy.
Yeah. And then eventually people not from the channel. I'd love to branch out and talk to people from maybe other channels or just other people who DM, Matt Mercer, anybody, you know, just anybody. Not picky.
I had a friend who was my college DM who is now a Disney Imagineer.
What is that?
Well,
So that's just a random thing where he's very creative and wonderful and has all sorts of ideas and was a great DM.
I bet,
Oh.
yeah. Imagination is literally his job now.
Right.
Yes. And that
In the job title.
that is a perfect segue into what our next campaign will be after Beneath the Tide. So, if you haven't been following along, Beneath the Tide is probably ending in 2020. Or at some point in 2020. Who knows? Maybe not. It all depends on where the story goes. I don't do ending at levels. I end when the story's done. And the next campaign's groundwork has already begun. Maps have already been made for the next continent, which map already exists, but I'm expanding on that continent now. Character concepts have been getting sent to me, roughly. Don't know when that campaign will begin, though.
Been working on that for weeks. I should get that to you.
Getting the first character for that campaign commissioned already, because it's going to be quite expensive, so I want to get everything done ahead of time. Shout out to the artist for the next campaign, Mizomai. Hope I said that right, on Twitter. So just go at Mizomai. Very good character artist. Does a lot of CR fan art, I believe. So I'm excited to get that on board. But it'll be, funny enough, Caleb mentioned Disney. We're doing a Disney campaign. No, we're not.
That'd be
Traditional.
we'd get sued.
Yeah, we're going 100%.
Oh boy.
That'll get you sued. We're going 100%. I've always wanted to do traditional fantasy, so let's do traditional fantasy. Good versus evil, and everything in between. I've been watching lots of Lord of the Rings, so getting inspiration. And lots
You
of.
mean like the original 1980s animated movies? That's
No.
what you've been watching?
No.
Ones where they ran out of budget before the last
No.
movie and just
No.
ended it?
And then
Rotoscoping? Oh my god.
And then I've been reading some Game of Thrones and watching some good episodes of Game of Thrones.
They exist.
For
yeah.
for political intrigue, what's they can do with political intrigue, and Harry Potter for some magic school stuff, because there's a magic school in this world.
Yes, there is.
And just to give you guys a teaser of what you can expect coming up next, there's a lot of juice in this next one. I'm trying to do a little more juice. So stay tuned for that. It's called Embers of Autumn. It's going to be a lot of fucking fun. My teasers for that campaign, just think of a mix of Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, and Wrath of the Lich King, World of Warcraft.
So if there's a fantasy franchise that defined your childhood, it's in there.
Like Ernest Scared Stupid.
He needs some miak.
That'd be such a good one shot.
Oh boy!
How about a bumper sandwich, booger lips?
Oh, that would be so good.
Really isn't, but it is.
It's so good. So speaking
It's
of
the best dumpster fire.
Speaking of booger lips, when we last left off, y'all explored Dawnbreak Cove after doing a big old U-turn in the ocean.
Oh, that's what we did. Yeah.
And since we are running a little late, we've made this quick and precise. Did some shopping, and some bar hopping, and you met Sigmund, the clothing shop owner on Dawnbreak Cove, who got some good outfits for Henry and Leah and Ogden. And in the process, new crew were hired in the form of Bernard, an awakened goat, and Joseph, a 12-year-old orphan boy who is now the assistant of Ash. You guys explored the island, blah, 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 did stuff. And the drunken half of the party, because the party split up, Noose, Eclipse, and Bernard went to the manor where the Montsoza estate used to be and found a portly human who collected artifacts. Turned out he was a Erinyes. And you guys found a tome in there called the Tome of Necerius. And it had a bunch of names in it. One name stuck out in particular as Monroe Quigson. And
she did.
Realizing that she may have been a supporter of Asmodeus, or at least some kind of associated with him. You guys killed the Erinyes, and eventually Leah went to the basement, messed with some bottles, and had a shadow pop out that nearly killed her with strength drain. So you killed the Erinyes, you killed the shadow, and you guys left the mansion. And as the mansion was discorporating and getting sucked into the Nine Hells, a portal opened up, with a hand beckoning you all to enter, and Leah just plucked one of her mushrooms off her head and tossed it in the rift to the fiend.
Yeah, that'll probably not come up.
With no repercussions. You all said, fuck this. You left Dawnbreak Cove, got on to the Void Maw, had your own little scenes, said there was a time skip, just to be nice, and realizing there's still going to be about another 8 hours worth of sailing. So we're going to pick up with that. Everybody waking up from their long rest, Henry and Ash sharing a room. Yeah.
Is it at all like that scene in Little Nicky where
I was
he's,
just
like,
thinking about that? Yeah.
Just Henry in the corner.
No, that is Henry.
Oh.
Ash is looking at him like, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
Yeah.
So is Ash still? Would he still be on the steering?
Well, he went to bed at some point, but
Alright.
yeah, when he's not sleeping, he'll be steering. He
Alright.
just takes one of those, like, you know those wheel lock things. I've never seen anyone use. Just sticks one of those on the ship just to keep it going straight.
All right.
I imagine he just has Joseph. He's like, all right, keep it at 10 and 2. I'm gonna get some shut eye.
And he's like,
okay. Grump is helping him a little bit.
one on either side. As the ship turns, like one of them goes up into the air and his feet come off the ground.
Mhm.
Whoa! Oh man. Yeah, Noose is really with them.
And you guys are sailing. You're passing an island chain, sailing through island chains to get to where you need to go. You see fishing trawlers, small fishing trawlers, nothing substantial.
All right, Ogden, keep an eye out with that spyglass. See if we can't find us some koali on our way to Stormrock.
What am I looking for, Captain Noose?
Something with fancy sails.
Aye, Captain.
Make a perception check, Ogden.
Have you all done any actual piracy
With
since,
advantage
like,
because of the spyglass.
last 2.5 years?
We did
a heist.
Okay, but that's not. Was it on the water? All right.
You know,
so-
we did have to cast Water Walk.
There was a lot of poop.
There was a deck. There was a technical poop deck.
I'm glad I missed this.
Oh no, I was lousy with turds. I was covered in it.
You're not making it better.
I know. It haunts my dreams.
Did you do
Lom
it with
died.
advantage?
Lom died.
You did.
Lom
Lom
died.
It was real sad.
Yeah,
Ogden,
and he was
That's a
faking
downer.
the whole time.
did you roll with advantage, Cade, with the spy?
I did, yeah. So, and then I'm looking at my perception. So I got a 22.
You see a ship on the horizon. Not really on the horizon, sorry. Kind of coming around an island. The sails are very extravagant, almost ostentatious, a little too much so. And there's actually cursive text scrawled onto the side of the ship and actually on the sails itself. And it says, "The Veiled Sycophant." And you can see just large crates all over the deck, and through your spyglass, the glint of platinum coins pouring out of these crates. And
what?
from this distance, you can see the captain,
Oh,
a metallic man, big pirate hat, long cloak, like a red kind of admiral's coat, and one arm that is just an entire blunderbuss. And the crew is crewed by hobgoblins all wandering around.
so I relay all that message to I scurry down to Noose, and I relay all that message to him, and I also go, yeah. I think there are platinum coins. Are those ones the good ones? Are those the good ones? I didn't see a single ruby.
I don't have platinum on me, but you know, they are kind of shiny. Probably a little bit looking like silver, but if
Oh,
you
no,
pull
I
yourself some platinum.
Yeah, I definitely saw a lot, like an obscene amount of platinum. But whatever that's worth, there's a lot of it.
Yeah, sounds good.
And
But
forgot to mention, Noose has a very big pirate hat on his head. Big old captain's hat with a fake bird sitting on it.
And
huge
Icarus
cloak,
is also
too.
sitting on top of his hat.
Noose is wearing the cloak of many fashions and has told it to resemble a long trailing cloak of like a king that has like a tail.
Oh,
God damn it.
gross.
So, am I steering towards the ship? Are we actually doing some piracy?
Oh yeah. Wait. Strategy, Ash. Do you think we should try to intercept in some way, maybe out in front, so that it can't, shoot us with cannons?
Yeah, I was going to ask real quick, because I remember, like, when I was captain 2+ years ago, we were running a little low on cannonballs. Did you ever get more?
No, that's why we're
No.
gonna fake it. That's why we're gonna fake it. We're
You've
gonna
never.
get out
It's
in
been
front of
2
them.
years. It's been 2 years, and you would not bought a single new cannonball.
This is my chance. Load me in a cannon.
You would. Yes, because the ship needs a new paint job.
Oh wait, let's circle around. We'll get onto the opposite side of another island. Maneuver them, and then get out in front, and then we act like we're just gonna blast them. Ogden, did this thing look like it had a wham?
It didn't. Sorry, Captain. It's standard. Metal man captain with a big old gun cannon arm.
But no wham on the front.
I don't believe I saw a ram on the front. Did I?
Excellent.
You didn't.
I'm trying to recall my memory. Fraulein, was
Yeah.
there a ram on the front?
There was not, but on either side of it, it had ballistas. 2 big
Excellent.
ballistas on either side.
Can we back up just a minute?
Yeah.
Metal man captain with a gun for an arm?
Yeah. That's what I said.
All right, we're all just cool that we're just gonna walk right past that detail. We're not gonna question that at all, or talk
we
about it.
recruit him.
He's a captain, or it would be a step
No.
down.
We murder his crew and tell him, join us or you sink to the bottom of the sea.
You know, I like where his head's at, and we also are currently employing several former captains. I feel like it's a pretty cush position if this many people are agreeing to it.
What is that saying about too many captains in the kitchen? Wait, no, that's cooks. Never mind.
Too many kitchens in the cook.
That's weird.
Oh, I've heard
All
that.
right.
I've heard it. I've heard it that way in Silgar.
How are we looking here on this map? We got a little tiny island here. Maybe we can, like, when they're riding that the current, we can go around. Where can give us a gust? Oh yeah, sure. Excellent, thanks. Put something under our sails. We're gonna go to intercept.
All right, she casts Gust.
And I guess so. We're gonna try and get out in front of it so that we're gonna pull out in front right as they are coming to the end of an island. So we're just gonna go like this, right out in the middle, right out in front of them, so that they'll have to like turn sideways to attack us at all. And we want to time it so that when they turn sideways, we can just kind of hop on.
About how far away are they?
It looks like she's casting Gust, but she doesn't have Gust.
Oh, okay.
So she's going to cast Control Winds, a 5th level spell.
Oh god, okay.
And she's going to do... She's going to do a very strong wind. So... And a 300-foot cube centered on the sails. So the ship is just... like super speed.
White speed, we are.
And that's
A ludicrous speed.
That's concentration. So she's concentrating on that. Just
I'm casting mage armor.
Grump's like, whoa! And he rolls along the deck.
Mage armor cast.
Yep. Did you roll your portents for today?
Oh, I didn't roll my portents for today. That is accurate.
Ash
Thank you for the reminder.
Ash will cast Armor of Agathis.
Ash. What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! The cold snap.
Because the Trident does it. I was looking at it, I was like, oh, Henry and Ash both cast Armor of Agathis.
Okay.
So my portents were 15 and 12.
Okay.
Pretty high portents.
Sorry, did we sleep before this to get a long rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did. Yeah, I tranced, and then
So-
and then we counted me loading up my amulet then too.
So,
Dope.
usually the Void Maw travels at 5 miles per hour.
Oh god.
We'll say for the sake of this, the wind, because it doesn't really say a wind speed.
How many knots?
Fuck it. I'm saying it's an extra 20 miles per hour. But going at 25 miles per hour. To just...
Oh shit. We are fucking motoring.
Yeah.
Do we have 10 minutes between now and then?
Sure.
Then I want to cast telepathic bond with everybody.
Okay. And from this distance, Ogden, you guys can all see like the crew of that ship just turning to look at the Void Maw. Streaking right at it.
Dubba 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 dubba.
Dum 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 dum
And
dum
this is
dum.
at the front of the ship, holding his hat, and the cloak bellowing past him.
So for the sake of just whatever the fuck, you guys are closing in 100 feet away at this point. Just
Okay.
and you see the hobgoblins running to the ballistas and trying to like load the ballistas.
I want to cast firebolt on the ballistas to set them on fire.
Yeah, the two on this side are close enough. Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Make an attack roll.
Because ballistas, if I'm not mistaken, are just big wooden crossbows, yeah?
Correct. Make an attack roll.
Great. That is Hold on. Give me 1 second, Caleb. Great. That's a 27 to hit.
Yeah, you're just like, the ship's flying, and you're just... The firebolt is carried by the momentum of this wind, just streaks towards one of the ballistas.
Yeah, get him, Ogden.
It does 13 damage.
Alright, the ballista's still intact.
Great.
And the hobgoblin loads the bolt in.
Quick question, Justin.
Yeah.
One, is Henry on deck and active at the moment?
I don't know, is he?
I mean, if we're gonna be like, if Noose called like all hands on deck,
Then
we're gonna
yeah.
be fighting.
Yeah.
Okay. Then in that case, how close are the ballistas to the to like the steering area?
Not close at all. Maybe 30 feet.
Okay. Wait, hang on.
This ship has the same dimensions as the Void Maw.
Okay. Are they 30 feet apart? You said?
Yeah, about that.
If you put a 20-foot radius sphere in between them, would it cover both of them?
Yes.
Okay. Henry is going to cast Hunger of Hadar on the deck of their ship, covering both the ballista and the guys trying to steer.
What does that look like?
It is just an inky black void, gateway to the dark between the stars. A sphere of blackness and bitter cold, though you can't see, filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within the area are blinded.
You hear this hobgoblin screaming, and in Goblin, Noose would understand them just going, "What the fuck is..." They're screaming.
Game over, man! Game over!
So they take damage at the start of their turn, and then they make a dex save at the end of their turn if they're still in it, and also take damage.
Okay. Let me pull up the encounter.
Henry's just like, would this help?
Just screaming can be heard coming from the ship as the Void Maw is still rocketing towards the side of it.
Noose does a slow turn.
Everyone does a slow turn.
I've never done that before. Isn't that one cool?
Okay.
Your magic's getting real good.
All right, so
That's a good one, Henry.
there's 8 hobgoblins total for crew.
All right.
So what do they need to do?
So start. So how many? Okay. So start of their turn, they just take 8 points of cold damage.
You can hear what sounds like them all possibly dying. You can hear him screaming, but they're not dead. But
And then at the end of their turn, they need to make a dex save.
Okay.
Noose had a much more passive plan in mind.
All of the hobgoblins fail.
Then they take 9 points of acid damage.
You hear the screaming stop. They're all dead.
Acidic tentacles just like rub up against them in the darkness.
Yeah, the sound of screaming ends, and the captain just kind of looks over from the ship steering wheel, sees it. It's just like
Henry's just gonna end the effect. The darkness goes away as it's just corpses covering the
Ash is next.
I thought we were just aiming for the weapons.
I didn't know exactly what that did.
So, Noose, you're turning the ship?
Yeah, he's trying. Noose is all right. Slow everything down. We're trying to board this thing, and if we're within, how close are we to everything now?
50 feet.
Still not close enough.
Ramming speed.
I was gonna say, hold on to something and cut it hard, cut it hard.
Yeah. Noose is gonna be like, Where? Turn your gust on to slow us down.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Drift.
It's the e-brake.
She ends concentration on it.
It's called the.
Oh wait, can't you just redirect
the
it?
anchor.
Not for this one. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, she's going to. If you want to board the ship, I can turn it into an updraft and propel you all onto the deck of the ship.
Yeah, let's do it.
So she changes it into an updraft that'll launch you guys up into the air.
I'm so down. Let's do this.
She's like, okay.
Get ready, everyone. Noose grabs his hat.
I'll stay
Both
here.
sides.
So your falling damage is going to be halved, and you have an extra 10 feet high to your jump. And I'll say an extra 10 to your long jump, too. So it usually goes updraft. And the sails just kind of...
I'm going to grab the sides of my robe like a squirrel suit.
Yeah, just... Grump's like, is no one waiting? Okay.
I'm jumping from the crow's nest, so I'm gliding.
Everybody who's
nice.
Everyone who's jumping, I'm still gonna need athletic checks. So you can,
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
yeah,
Ash will rage and jump.
sure. Grump is just going for it. Leah is gonna stay on the ship. I'm gonna have Eclipse stay on the ship just to fire shots off, just if she has to.
I got a natural 20.
So you, where do you want to land on the ship?
Right next to the captain, and while doing so, casting Charm Person.
Okay, so you will take bludgeoning damage,
That's
but
okay.
half because of the updraft. So
And Noose will land, and he'll be like, "All right, you bucket of bolts and your boobs over there. Surrender. Drop your weapons.
Noose, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Surrender
to Captain Noose of the Void Maw, or we will destroy you."
Okay, that's a wisdom save.
And yeah, and he tells the captain to drop his weapon.
Don't roll it.
Oh,
You got a 12.
I rolled a 9.
Oh, damn. Okay, well, then I guess never mind. You had already rolled it.
Yeah, I already
Sorry.
rolled it. So he drops his weapon, but he can't drop his arm. So, as for everybody else landing on the other side of the ship, Ash, would you have your athletics check?
What, a dirty 20.
Where do you want to land?
Can I spot one of the corpses of the hobgoblins?
I don't think you can see it through the Hunger of Hadar.
Henry, once the screaming stopped, Henry ended the
Oh yeah,
effect.
mutilated, just dead hobgoblin bodies all over the deck.
All right, he's gonna land by one of those, roll, and pick up one of their long swords in his spare hand because I can dual wield martial weapons. Thanks to
So
the Stormfather.
7 bludgeoning damage reduced to half. 3 because of the
Reduced to
updraft
half.
reduced to half to 1.
All right, does not get through the armor of Agathis that I have.
Nope. And where does Ogden want to land?
As casually in the rigging as possible.
What was your athletics check?
The ropes.
17.
Yeah, you do. Just you kind of slip a little bit, but you catch yourself. Grump misses the boat and hits the side of their ship and falls in the water.
Oh, Grump.
I can't swim.
You're a pirate and you
what?
can't swim?
Oh wait, I can. And he just dimension doors onto their ship.
Oh. Let's go throw him a rope.
He dimension doors with like a bunch of water. He just goes,
Yeah. And the captain is just like, I
Hey,
don't
buddy,
know
what's
what
your
you
name?"
mean. Why did you kill my crew?
"Oh,
We're
see, I didn't
pirates.
kill your crew. I didn't kill your crew.
I'm sorry.
That was, yeah, that was that guy over there.
Oh,
He's kind of
okay.
mean. My plan was just to hang out with you, and hopefully you just, decide to give us your stuff.
Sure, take it.
Yeah, that's excellent. Anybody else on the crew?
No, it was just them.
Well, shucks. All right, guys,
Well, we did it.
pack it up. What was your name again?
My name is Captain Carbon Maw.
Carbon Maw.
It's a cool name. That's a nice name.
Thank you.
Do you happen to work with any other crews?
No.
Do you serve the current pirate king?
I am not a pirate.
What are you? What you doing here? What's with all this stuff? What's your hold? What you're carrying? What's your bounty? Your booty?
Platinum.
Just platinum?
Yes.
Cool. You like one for like the banks or something?
Yes.
Excellent.
Each crate has 10,000 platinum pieces, and there are 6 crates.
And what was the name of the ship?
The Veiled Sycophant.
Want to say those numbers again, real quick?
Each crate has 10,000 platinum. 6 crates total. We are transferring them from Esselvire to Anundial.
There's a 10 gold pieces per platinum piece, right?
Correct.
That's 600,000 gold pieces on this ship.
We know.
I was talking to them.
Oh.
Is that a lot?
Yeah.
That's a lot, Ogden.
I mean,
That's
it's a lot of anything.
Yeah.
But 600,000 ants is different than 600,000 chimels.
That's like, I think that's something like 30,000 rubies.
Whoa.
I also have a key to my secret quarters where my personal belongings are. You seem nice. Do you want them?
Yes.
Thank you, Ogden. Yes, I would.
He hands you the key.
I would appreciate the key. Thank you.
Do you want the
Carbon Maw?
ship as well?
You know what? I would. Though.
Okay, and he gets
I'm
in a
kind of
rowboat.
wondering-
He starts getting into a rowboat.
Excellent. You'll have fun there, buddy. Here's some water.
He just descends himself into the ocean and starts oaring himself away.
But with one oar, because he can't really grab anything with that blunderbuss.
No, he just sticks it into the barrel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he starts oaring himself away.
Have fun, buddy.
Thank you. And you swear you can see something lurking in the depths of the water, kind of trailing after the little rowboat. What? You guys are on the deck of this ship. Dead hobgoblins everywhere.
Piracy is so easy. Why didn't we do this sooner?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Why didn't we do this sooner,
I don't know,
Ash?
there was like 3 Okay, you know what? First of all, those were very nice spice merchants, and they were trying to run a legitimate business, and no one mentioned anything. First, I will mention that no one said anything for
You were
quite
the
a time.
captain.
A
said it
good
right when
captain
you left.
takes advice, Noose. Thank you.
You know what? A good captain does, Noose, and I just had a doozy of a plan.
Are these people just trying to tell me how to be a captain after we got this?
With respect, I'm asking. I'm just saying. I have an idea
Mhm.
bubbling up in my brain
What's up, Ogden?
because I wonder if you would like a promotion to admiral. If you make someone else the captain of this ship, you suddenly have a fleet, and you're an admiral.
Who's gonna crew the ship though that we're on?
Wait, I have an idea. Because we don't have enough crew. We barely have enough crew for one ship.
Yeah.
So
Sink it.
no. What if we sublet to other pirates and we rent them the ship in exchange for loyalty? I think
Ooh.
then that makes you an organization leader.
Ooh, Ogden.
Yeah.
But the Pirate Council's dead, so there's really isn't any organizations anymore.
Exactly. There's real estate for the taking.
I've seen you make like a bunch of widow guys. How many of them can you make to help pilot this ship?
Right now?
Yeah. A ship full of tiny servants.
Hold on. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Do you think the ship could fit in that bottle? So we can carry it around at least and transport it?
Is the magic the bottle or is the magic the ship?
Who knows? That's the real question. Maybe we can put people in the
Oh.
bottle.
Ash.
What if we put a monster in the bottle and we throw it and say, "I choose you"?
Ash.
Yeah.
How do you get the ship in the bottle?
Oh, it is a command word. You just say a word and it just magically goes in.
What's that?
What was it? I don't even. Did we ever say what we said? What it was, right?
I don't remember what it was.
But there was. Ash says the word that was previously established to be the
That
command
is
word.
so weird that the word is pickleberry.
Ash, you say the word.
I suppose I do.
Nothing happens because you don't have the bottle on you.
Okay.
I knew it was pickleberry. And so was like, we'll say the command word, and he'll first.
I can have as many as 5 currently.
5.
No, wait, I
Okay.
take that back. Yes, no 5.
Noose, you say the command word.
No.
Okay.
He was running through a bunch of the stuff first because we're all on the other ship. Eclipse, could you tie us off?
I'm on the other ship with Leah.
Exactly. Tie us up together with them for a little bit.
And we all have a
just so we can
telepathic
transfer
bond.
loot.
All right,
Yeah.
her and Leah start tying the ships up together.
Sorry, yeah, it's
Alright.
easier.
Oh, what the bloody fuck is going on up there? Yes, see Bernard
Noose is gonna
gallop
try
up to the
and,
top
like,
deck of the Void Maw. He's like, oh, for Christ's sake, and he goes back down.
Hey, no, we need your help to carry all this platinum.
No.
Okay.
When it comes time to divvying up the loot, we know who to leave out for not helping.
I need
know, right?
Henry's on the other ship too. I'm back still on the Void Maw, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Ash is a noble though, right?
Yeah.
As you guys start digging through the platinum, I want Ash to give me investigation.
Okay. Not history.
No.
All right.
But let you have advantage on this because you obviously would have seen platinum coins in your time.
Okay. +0. Let's go. Well, that is it was either a natural 1 or a 17, and since it was advantage, that's a 17.
You pick up one of the platinum coins, and it's just very malleable in your hand, like bendable.
Are they supposed to feel like this?
Hey, Carbon Mob, what's up with all this?
He sailed away.
He sailed.
Oh, wait.
He's still huffing and puffing.
Ash, you kind of like are doing this, and yeah, the coin's malleable, and you get the idea it's fake. All of the platinum on the ship is fake. You can bend it, yeah, and you can kind of put two and together. These guys were using fake platinum for some reason, maybe to whatever reason.
Well,
all right, we better check the rest of the ship.
Secret room.
Yeah. All right. This is gonna go to what looks like the captain's
You can find it
quarters.
pretty easily. The door is just adorned in like a self-portrait that he's painted himself, just standing in front, like on the entire length of the door is just a self-portrait of himself.
Oh wait, is there anybody else on this ship? Prepare to meet your doom.
No
By
answer.
Noose, Captain of the Void Maw, and he kicks open the door.
I want to go in with you. I want to go in with Noose and help him.
Okay.
Go like
You kick open the
investigate
door.
room.
There's a single bed, a desk, a chest, and a ledger on the desk.
Metal men sleep, Noose. The question's been answered.
Very peculiar. And
I'm
Noose
checking
is
under the
gonna
bed.
Nothing under the
Because
bed.
what purpose would it serve? He would just stand there.
Nothing
What?
under the bed. For some reason, this Warforged has a bed.
He thinks he's people.
Not for long paddling like that.
Well, I'll say you guys in my world would have knowledge of Warforged and how they work in my world.
Oh yeah.
Warforged can only be made by a person who's perished, or someone who's generally really sick. People who put their soul into a mechanical body with the means of magic to sort of preserve them, cure them of their ailments. If someone's died, they put their soul into this mechanical body. So maybe this guy just wanted to feel like he was still human, so he kept the bed and he would just lay in it for just time.
I feel really bad for
Because Warforged still need to technically sleep. They go into an inactive state. So you get the sense that his inactive state was just him laying in bed.
Nighty night.
Good night.
That's what happens when you try to resurrect your mom.
But Ogden, could you check the rest of the room?
Yep.
I'm gonna look at the book,
Nice.
and Lisa's gonna look at the ledger.
Yeah, the ledger. Just penning through it, you can see places where they've spent this platinum, and a whole detailed sort of information structure. Because you work for a similar sort of thing about destabilizing economies by just overloading the economy with just fake currency.
Okay.
That's about it.
Interesting. All right, I'm gonna have to talk to Maywin here. Ogden, find anything?
Yeah, I'll have a look around. I'll see. I'll check out the room.
Investigation check. There's the lockbox on the desk as well. Yeah,
Just hold up
investigation
the
check.
key.
All right. So if it's passive investigation, so I roll, and if it's higher than my passive investigation, it's cool. But if I roll lower, what's that mean?
Passive investigation is you not actively looking for something.
Oh, okay. So now, since I am actively looking, somebody has to
Yeah.
check.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. I'm going in to investigate.
Guidance.
You said guidance?
Mm-hmm.
So that's
D4.
+4?
Mm-hmm.
No, a D4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a D4. Oh, okay.
That encounter was fun. Very similar to
right.
how
Just
the
planning
last
on-
ship encounter went with the lightning bolt.
Oh yeah. Hey, no, but this time the ship is intact.
What'd you get?
17.
17?
Not great.
You find a little switch under one of the floorboards.
I love Nintendo. Sorry.
It's a switch under a floorboard. Loose floorboard. We got a Lucy over here.
Cool. Hey, Ogden. And you said there was a lockbox as well?
Yeah, on the desk that the key belongs to.
Could you check this and see if there's any traps in it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
I can
giving
check
it
for
a
traps.
look, but I don't know. I need
is
a
that-
second pair of eyes.
It's made of lead.
Is that an investigation, or is that how to
Investigation.
check for traps?
Investigation.
Yeah.
You would
And
know
Lisa's
that
gonna
because you know
actually
that you would
try and
know that
help him with
it's
it.
made of lead. An Arcana check wouldn't pick up any spells if there were any.
Oh boy. Is guidance still on me?
I would have I didn't say I cast it again, so no.
Oh, okay.
I should have, but I didn't.
Ooh, okay. 13.
Doesn't appear trapped.
Don't worry, I think we'll be fine as long as we use this key.
There is stacks of parchment in it,
Ooh.
and they're all just poems
Oh, let's see this.
written by Carbon Maw himself. And that's it.
The metal man had a soul.
This is so sad. Anyway.
The sea is bright.
They all say my name is Murphy.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got some. Let's see what it says.
The
does it
sea
say?
is bright. The sea is bright. I am dead. Where's my soul? That's the one.
Oh, tear for both of us. Both News and Ogden.
Ash is just looking over, just like, the rhyme scheme is terrible. The stanza. What meter is he even going for with this?
It's beautiful.
Is it supposed to be? What is this?
Either you feel it or you don't.
Sorry if I have taste.
And then you can tell most of the other poems he's tried writing are like scratched off and like marked off, like he didn't like how it went. There's big tear marks on the like. He wouldn't be able to cry, but
oil streaks.
There's just like
oil can.
Yeah, there's just some of them have been crumpled up and ripped. And at the bottom of this logbox is a little painting of a human man wearing the same outfit as Carbon Maw, holding a small little boy.
Aww.
Is it the little boy that I adopted?
No.
All right, then I don't care.
Let's have a look. Just needs to recognize anybody?
No.
Okay.
On the back of the pitch, on the back of the painting, it says "Me and my son." It's basically just junk.
That's neat.
Yeah, just family photos. The
Yeah.
one thing you can never replace.
All right, Ogden, you said you found a switch.
Oh yeah, all yours burned down.
Oh yeah, that's right. I mean, Ash doesn't care; he hates his family.
Yeah. So, Captain, do you want me to turn this switch on and see if any other, see if we find any other Roboman secrets?
Yeah, sure. This artiste.
Click.
As the device clicks, a 7th level fireball goes off. No. Wouldn't that be bad? A little drawer comes out of the wall, and
Ooh, get me.
there is a manual in the compartment, a big tome. The tome looks like it's made of clay. Hardened clay.
Oh, Captain, I can hold that for you if you need.
Oh, thanks, Ogden.
Oh,
What we got?
You're stronger than I am.
The book's not that heavy.
Yeah, just saying it's big.
It's cumbersome for you. Yeah, what's in the book?
Incantations and rituals and a manual. All of the incantations, manual rituals to make a clay golem.
Oh,
It is a manual of clay golems. It says to create a clay golem, you must spend 30 days working without interruption with the manual at hand and resting no more than 8 hours per day. You must also pay 65,000 gold pieces to purchase supplies. Once you finish creating the golem, the book is consumed in eldritch flames. The golem becomes animate when the ashes of the manual are sprinkled on it. It is under your control, and it understands and obeys your spoken commands. So basically, anyone who has 2 5th level spell slots can decipher the manual and begin the process to possibly create a clay golem.
So real quick, I don't know anything of what you just said. Not a clue.
Oh yeah, that's okay. I understand.
But I think we have a magic-y lawyer who's not really doing much at all, and if we need someone to just take a month off, like maybe we could just set him up if we could get the money together.
I don't think swindling honest folk is what we want to do, but we kind of have, shall we say, unlimited funds currently on the deck.
Well, we'd have to spend them in small quantities because otherwise, they would be suspicious.
I think all of these need to be destroyed.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Because that would really screw up the balance that of all of the shopkeepers and stuff. If everything falls to junk, then yeah, it ends up getting really bad. I'm gonna call Maywin up.
Real quick, if I may offer a counterpoint. What if we kept all the crates? What just kept them? And if we ever get boarded by more powerful or capable pirates, oh, you know what? Here we'll just here you go. Here's a ton of platinum.
Yeah.
Take all a ridiculous amount of money, and then we sail away as fast as we can.
Yeah. I agree with that. I mean, it's good for a distraction. If you want to set up bait for something.
Mm-hmm.
Big barrel of platinum.
If we're running through town and we need a distraction all of a sudden, just grab a handful out of a bag and just toss it into the air, and people will come running because it's a lot of money.
Yeah, I still don't feel good about that, but I'm gonna ask Maywin to see what.
I think we'd run into the same problem when someone else is doing that. Yeah.
And Noose is gonna grab his.
It's a good call.
His sending stone. Boop, boop, boop. The thing with Maywin's face on it, he's just gonna poke him right on the nose. Boop. Hey, Maywin. Just piloted the veiled sycophant. The captain was Carbon Maw. Had 60,000 fake platinum. Advice? And he'll wait for a response.
There's a response. Burn it.
That's what I figured. Oh, wait. Yep, all that platinum is bad. We should check the rigging or to see if there's any food. I imagine all them hobgoblins needed something. We should see if we can get any supplies, maybe some ropes. We can probably still use this ship, right?
Well, yeah. There's no reason to get rid of a whole ship.
No.
Won't transporting it around slow us down?
Well, I think we're gonna try getting it in this bottle.
How?
And if anything else, this ship looked a lot like the Void Maw. We could use this as a decoy Void Maw if we need.
It doesn't have the colors and the same sails, though.
Well, stuff to do. We can do all that later.
Alternatively, we get someone. If we have an enemy ship that we need to take on that we're having trouble with, we get someone onto the ship with the bottle, with the ship inside of it, and then expand the ship from below decks.
Only, jeez, Ash. I mean, I see what you're trying to do. But, and I know it didn't quite work out this time, but I mean, we are doing this to get loot. We are gonna get it if it falls to the bottom of the sea.
I'm not saying a ship that I like an enemy ship, someone who's we're fighting not for loot, we were being attacked.
Yeah. Okay.
Alternatively, if we're fighting a big monster, we put the bottle in its mouth and then do it.
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
I've had 2 years trapped inside my own head. I've had nothing to think about but extremely violent images.
Ooh, do you still have that portable hole?
Yeah, you do.
Hey, baby.
And it's still full of that putrid water.
Oh yeah, hang on a second. I just walk out. I walk out to the side of the ship, and I'm just gonna fling it out like a sheet and then stick it to the outside of the ship.
2 years worth of just putrid, slime encrusted, gooey, body filled water just slops out.
Oh, I'm just gonna sit and let that air out for a bit. That's rank, is what that is. Oh, absolutely putrid. Oh, disgusting.
Man, imagine if you used that on the fight against us.
That wouldn't have been pleasant at all.
Yeah, now you've really chummed the water.
Oh boy.
Oh, Ogden.
Yeah.
I forget.
Oh, you've forgotten what
How's
you
your
were gonna
hand? How's your hand? Where you got pricked by the book thing.
say? I don't know. Let me take a look.
Still there.
Good. I assume it's. Is it healed or is it
Nope.
open or?
Not healed.
Did I have it wrapped up? Yep. Still bleeding. That is a nightmare.
Hmm. We're gonna
Noose,
have to-
can you hook me up or
That's a heck of a splinter.
can you look at this? Can you give me any diagnosis?
Yeah, let me have
Cal?
a look.
Yeah, that's not just like
And
an
is it-
advanced splinter or an expert
Yeah.
splinter. That's like a master splinter.
A kraken comes out of the ocean and just...
I mean, with as much platinum as we have on board, I'd be more scared of a dragon turtle.
So can
You mentioned
Don't. Why do you put these things out into the universe?
So can Noose, looking at Ogden's hand, tell one if it's actually still bleeding
It is still
even
bleeding.
after being wrapped?
Mhm.
Okay. And can he figure out if it's because there's something still inside, or
Nothing's
if
still
it's
inside of it.
from? Okay. All right.
You've dealt with your fair share of dingleberry books.
Yeah.
It looks like a curse.
Yep. You got the. Looks like you got the stereotypical stigmata dingleberry.
Oh no! Can
Yeah.
you cure it?
You keep saying these things like they're standard fare.
Yep. I mean, we've come. I mean, we know. We've all been across the sea a couple times, seen quite a few dingles. So
I think I've had a dingle so big I was the dingle in it.
okay. Okay.
All right, I'm glad we could all bond about dingles. So can you get rid of it?
I mean, I'll give it a shot, and Noose will use a magic. He'll just use a first level healing word. And he'll just say, "I love you." Give it a kiss. Get better.
It doesn't go away.
Oh dang.
Ugh. Well, okay. That's
Sorry.
no. It's usually your stuff works. No, you don't apologize. It's just
All right. So, do we need to do a quick search of the rest of this place, see if we can salvage anything?
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
And
You
we're
guys-
just gonna try and do a
You guys take the time to salvage it. You find a barrel full of meat stew, of an unidentified meat. That's all I'm going to say. And 3 barrels of grog. It is a sludgy, alcoholic drink.
Isn't grog defined as just like rum and seawater?
Basically.
Ugh.
sounds good. If can you have a look at this stew to see what it's actually made out of?
You take a closer inspection on it. Horses, chickens. Basically, you get the idea. Any sort of animal they would have come across, so they could have chalked into a barrel. It's probably in there.
It's like the sourdough bread of soup. They just keep eating it down, and then they just throw more stuff into it and fill it up with water and boil it
You
again.
get the idea. There's probably domesticated animals in it.
Noose.
Unfortunately, like dogs and cats and horses and donkeys and chickens and hopefully no people.
What do you guys think happened to Noose's first pet?
Lots of birds, fish. Yeah, it just tastes like just a meat mess.
Yeah, Noose is just gonna take a spoonful of it.
Yeah, just a meat mess.
It's a meat mess. It's a meat medway.
It stinks
good.
though. It smells so bad.
Oh, it's great. and he's gonna put the lid back on it and was loaded on the ship.
Well, you're the captain.
Why don't we ever eat anything good on this ship?
Hey,
There's some dried fish.
why would you offend your captain in such a mean way?
You were gone for 2 years. You don't know what it's like to eat chymals.
Is that what happened to the chymals?
Oh yeah, they died and we ate them.
Yeah. The sweet tears of Spittoon.
Wait a minute. You still had the chymals?
Well, when they disappeared to the Feywild for 2 years, they left the chymals behind, and the island got attacked by fiends. We couldn't exactly afford to go out, and then the chymals just sort of ran out of food and died, so we ate the chymals.
I'm just surprised they were still around up to that point.
Me too.
All right, guys. Looks like we got everything from this. We need to destroy all of these fake coins, though. As sad as it and as useful as they might be, we gotta destroy them.
Okay.
How do you propose we do that?
Fireball.
Are we near? You said we weren't far from a small island, right?
Correct.
Can we go to that island, put them all on there, and then barbecue them on the island to save this ship?
Oh, Newt will cast over 10 minutes. He will cast water walking on all of us, so that we can just walk over to the island.
Okay. You guys take the time to pick up the crates and just waddle them over to the island. Sit them down on the beach. It's not a big island. It's just maybe like mainly like a beach with one palm tree.
So it's a Sunday morning comics island.
Yeah.
I love it.
Nice.
There's a skeleton just leaning up against the tree.
Speak with Dad. We gotta figure out what this guy knows. No, I'm joking.
He's wearing like a bandana that's decayed. There's an empty bottle of rum in his hand, just leaning up against the tree.
Hey guys, as pirates, what do you think? Good way to go out or bad way?
Depends on how strong the rum was.
It's a bottle of kelp rum.
Oh yeah, no, that's the way to go. I've done it before.
Yeah, you'd be the expert, Ogden. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. If I can give you one thing, if you're going to starve to death and you've got just a bottle of kelp rum, if you want to enjoy the trip for a little bit, sip it slowly. But boy howdy, if you want to just call it a day, you slam half that thing.
Yeah, and then you're dust.
Oh yeah, this guy did not do it fast enough. He went the slow way, or at least he, maybe didn't have another curse on his soul. I gotta stop running into curses. Is what I gotta stop doing.
Yeah.
I'm falling ass backwards into curses left and right here.
Oh, Ogden,
Yeah.
you want to do the honors? You don't have to use a fireball, but you got the fire on you.
Oh yeah. No, I'll use a fire bolt if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna have us. I can have everybody stand 120 feet back so that no one's harmed by it.
Okay.
Do we want to, pay any respects to the pirate body?
No.
No, he'll like this as a nice little send off. Just blow him up.
I can bring his circle back. No, that's fine. We'll leave the poor skeleton alone.
Well, we said we needed crew.
He wouldn't be around long.
Oh. Wait. So, one last thing.
Yeah.
I wanna check. And this is just gonna dig around in the platinum coins to see if there's anything hidden in the platinum.
No.
Like in the barrels.
No.
Okay. All right. Light it up.
Are you sure you don't want to palm any of these real quick? as evidence?
Absolutely not. And Noose is going to check to see if anybody else has been palming them with his.
Oh yeah.
During this whole thing.
As we were, I'm guessing Ash was probably involved in moving the crates off the ship. He would have just stuffed his coin purse full of them.
Okay.
If
Ogden
Noose
Boon
saw
would have
that,
grabbed.
he'd be.
Ogden Boon would have grabbed 2 for research.
So sleight of hand checks for both of you then against Noose.
Oh, he's not trying to hide it. He's just openly stuffing them.
Oh,
in
then
his
yeah,
coin
Noose would
purse.
have seen you do it then. Yeah.
Ash.
What? What are you doing? Stop that.
No, you'll ruin the economy.
I don't care. We're pirates. Who cares about the economy?
If the economy goes bad, then we have nothing to steal.
That's not true. There's always stuff.
There wasn't, but if there's stuff is not made, if people can't eat, people die.
This is a subsistence agrarian society where production is held by the means of production is held by the individual.
I wouldn't expect you to understand as the nobility. All right, just put the money down.
It's not a lot. It's just enough to keep for just to mess with. I'm not going to try and spend it. I don't want to get caught.
I'll let you keep one. That's
just one.
It's
barely anything.
Yeah. I'll let you keep one.
Captain Noose, should I keep one just in case? Like for research?
All right, everybody gets one.
Everybody add 1 platinum coin to your equipment, but don't put it in your currency because it's fake.
One bag of platinum coins.
Nope.
Look, I just want think, what if we end up needing it?
Noose is still slapping you, not doing any damage, but it stings.
Stop that.
I can cast polymorph on him so he'll stop.
No, it's all right.
You do that, you'll be swimming back.
I can polymorph him too. He knows.
Okay.
Look, I'm just saying, what if it comes in handy?
When it comes in handy, it'll still do damage to other people. Because when you spend it somewhere, or if someone even takes it from you, it'll end up in the hand of someone who, might be a really good guy.
Noose, we kill people and take their stuff. We're pirates. We murder innocents.
I don't.
Then you're not a very good pirate.
Ash, I think we need to have a talk.
Are we or are we not pirates? That's all. I signed on to a crew. It's been a little weird since then. I'm just saying.
Ash is gonna get keel-hauled.
Do you you're a pirate, aren't you?
I'm a bard.
Ash,
Also a pirate.
I keep forgetting that. That's so strange.
Under my
I play
leadership,
bagpipes.
piracy has a different definition than I believe the one that you have in your brain.
Then what is it?
We steal stuff from a bunch of them dirks, and if we can, we don't kill anybody.
So how are we supposed to know if they're jerks or not before we kill them?
Each one person.
How do you get close enough without getting shot by cannons to charm person?
Well, we just did it.
Yeah, this was clearly not a very well-prepared crew. The lawyer killed them before we even got on board.
Henry murdered.
Sorry, what? Did someone say something?
Murdered a bunch of people.
Yeah, I did not give that order.
Sorry, I was just trying to help. I wasn't entirely sure what it did. I knew it would make it hard to see. I didn't know about the other things. I knew 100% what was going to happen, and I stand by it.
It was pretty neat. But I think we should definitely think about what we're doing. Because, I don't know, I as a follower of Pipchin, it gets a little murky, and it's not always really easy to explain. But I've got a couple of other things that help me decide what direction to take. And I mean, I've known you guys for a while, but I still don't think you're ready.
Well, ultimately, I will also be interested in hearing what the Pirate Queen's definition of piracy is, since she's technically
I know,
the one
she
in charge of...
blasted some old fisher dude that was a little crazy and throwing guts at us. She just blew his damn head off.
Well, all right, so it seems like the Queen and I are on the same page.
I know. She's working on it.
Well, technically, she's not the queen anymore.
You
gonna tell her that, Grump?
She's
No.
she's our queen, so we'll just leave it at that.
All right, everybody, stand back. I'm gonna start this barbecue.
All right.
Oh, you haven't done it yet?
Ogden.
No, just waiting, just having a lively debate.
We wanted to make sure we got all them fake platinum coins in there.
You don't need to roll for this because they're stationary objects, I'm saying.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
I still rolled a 25.
And the metal burns very quickly. Like it starts to melt almost instantaneously because it was melting in Ash's hand.
Did we just create an island of, like, a metal island? A shitty metal island? Like a soft metal island?
Maybe. And there's plumes.
When the sun gets
Plumes of
sun gets hot enough, it's just gonna be like
plumes of black smoke just sort of billow up into the sky.
You know, I know you're worried about the economy, Noose, but we should probably worry about the ecology.
Yeah, really, like the ozone, this cannot be good for the ozone layer.
What's ozone?
The Ogden zone, I'm coughing. Ugh.
There we go.
Yeah, that is not good for the Ogden zone.
No, it's horrible.
We should get out of here.
You all cough, the skeleton coughs, you all have a good time.
All right.
Back to the Void Maw?
Back to the ship. Yep,
Okay.
back to the Void Maw.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. the
everybody
Still-
back to the Void Maw, and
Still hooked up to
Untie.
the veiled sycophant.
we're gonna untie the veiled sycophant, and Noose is gonna say, Pickleberry. And using that new command word,
Okay.
going to put that boat into the bottle,
Do you touch the bottle to the veiled sycophant to do so?
if that is. I guess not at first, because he just does it and just like,
Nothing happens yet.
You gotta touch it.
oh,
Ah!
okay. Doop.
And then the ship just
Little touch.
gets pulled into the bottle.
Yep, there it is.
Do the Ash might know. I think Ash knows the answer to this question, which is people go with when the ship gets shrunk, right?
Yep. That's how the little children died in the
Yeah,
ship.
no one else knows that.
Yeah.
So Ash just threw all their corpses out the window.
But there was a ghost that remained.
Oh yeah, and Ash was like, "Well, might as well."
Ship's haunted.
Ship's haunted. What? Ship's haunted. Yeah, Ash will say, "Could we do that to just another ship, like with people on it?
Maybe.
Just get up close and then just take us somewhere else,
Just pickleberry him.
and then just like drop them on land or something."
Maybe.
Worth considering.
Yeah.
Or maybe
straighten his hat.
drop them into a volcano.
Yeah. Or put the
Well,
bottle
wait,
in a
wait.
cannon and then shoot a ship at somebody.
Okay, hang on. First of all, we want to keep the bottle. We also, if we're
yeah.
doing this, don't we want to keep the loot? I was getting chastised for like talking about blowing up a ship. Dropping into a volcano definitely loses the loot.
Fair's fair.
I'm still focusing on the downdraft. And
Let's go. We're going back to getting back into the channel to get to
Yep.
Stormrock.
Yeah.
To Stormrock, everybody, get a Eclipse, get the wigging. Ogden, Crow's Nest, Ash,
Yeah.
steer this damn thing.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Excellent. You're doing a good job. Everybody's doing
Damn
a very
right.
good job. I love you all. You're making me so proud.
Couple of hours pass, and you guys are coming up on a large rocky island, all black, sort of gray slate almost, and there's buildings built out of the rock. And there are a couple docks, but there are no ships docked. But you can see people moving around on the island. And just judging by the appearance of it and the stories you've heard from Mordecai, this is probably Stormrock. And judging by the map, this is Stormrock.
Ogden, I see you pulling out the map. Are we there? Is this it?
Oh, this is it. Yeah, folding the map the way only like travel dads know how to fold a map.
Yeah.
All right, I guess bring it in.
Where am I going? What are we doing? Why are we here?
Oh, I thought we were huddling. I already put my hand on some.
Oh, I thought
sorry.
you meant to bring the ship in. All right.
We're bringing the ship in, and we're here to kind of pay our respects to Mordecai, and we're also here to drop off some flowers for Roman and his family.
Is Mordecai dead?
I need to see when that was revealed, because there's an episode number that was revealed, and Ash might not have been there for the reveal.
No, it was.
He wasn't.
Yeah.
Yep. Mentioned in session episode 31, so literally right after Ash left.
Yeah.
Is Mordecai dead?
Mordecai is super dead, from what Roman said.
When did that happen?
I imagine
2 years ago.
after.
Well,
we
all right,
left.
everything happened 2 years ago. Thank you.
Yeah.
You want to get loaded into that cannon yet?
Well, no, we're docked. What would be the point in that?
I'll figure one out for you.
Do you want to run away from your friends again? That was a joke.
All right.
Just don't kill me.
All right.
Okay. All right. So first things first, we gotta ask around town what's going on and if they know of any graves or graveyards. And then I guess we can see what to do while we're here. Maybe get some supplies or whatever if we need them.
It looks pretty
Cannonballs?
bleak.
Yeah. Let's ask around town. Maybe we can do something.
Why are you the crew member that survived?
Because I have a contract.
All the other ones were really useful.
Yeah, so I'm like, why him?
I just got lucky. Bernard's alive, too.
Bernard has been here for all of 3 days.
Oi, fuck off.
What? You just say that anytime someone mentions you?
Silence.
That's what I thought. Go eat a can.
So, based on this, look at the settlement, it's all just buildings carved from stone. There's no wood. None of the buildings have windows. It's all literally rock. And there are numerous shark folk wandering around. What Mordecai was. And a few scant dragonborn, maybe one or two. And some Aarakocra that look like seagulls, but that's about it.
Are there any other, like, humans or half-elves or
No.
any... So they're only the three races of...
That's what you can see, yeah.
But it is like, there is like a dock, so
Yeah.
conceivably people would travel there. Okay. Captain
Yeah.
Noose,
What's up?
with your permission, I'm gonna go in low key, and not in my flashy garb. Is that okay?
Sure thing, Chet.
That's it'd be alias Chet.
Yeah.
I could be searching for rumors, Captain.
Get on it, alias Chet.
All right, so I go back to my room and I put on the dirty coat I purchased.
Yeah.
The whatever.
Yeah.
So I look the part. I muss my hair a little bit and then take off my reading glasses. Put those in with the map.
Okay.
So I've got just like a. So it's like a.
I like it.
Grump pokes himself in the eye, pulls an eye patch out, and goes, "Yeah."
I appreciate your enthusiasm. I wish you wouldn't hurt yourself like that. I worry about you, Grump.
I'm surviving over everyone else. I am the best crew member.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of pain in your heart. All right, let's go.
I'm
Let's go.
so sad.
Oh, God. Oh, wow. We'll dissect that later.
Kelwin died.
Oh, God.
Lon died. Who else did we have as crew members? Those kids? Whatever happened to them?
Listen,
That's a mystery.
I think
You know-
I think Eclipse said that she took him to a farm. I don't.
where
Let's
they
go.
could,
Right?
where
Let's
they could
go.
run all day.
Let's
as
go,
much
let's
as
go,
they
let's go,
want.
let's go, let's go.
All right. So we disembark.
Eclipse and Leah are both, we'll stay behind and just watch the ship.
Leah,
Make sure Bernard doesn't eat Joseph and end his circle.
That would
Also,
be
Eclipse,
a
you don't
good-
want to see Roman's family? Is that? Oh, that's probably a sticky subject, huh?
It's a grave, but yeah.
Oh.
I-
Yep. Enough said. Enough
Yeah.
said. My bad.
Didn't know them.
Well, and Newt is just gonna start walking.
And also, Justin doesn't want to take away from a potential Kate RP moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
So you guys disembark the Void Maw and get onto Stormrock.
Mhm.
Stormrock immediately it starts to pour. Just a downpour. Just and you hear one guy pass by. Oh, thank fuck there's no more hail. Ugh. He just walks past like a big buff, like great white shark folk. Kind of nudges
Hey.
past Noose, like bumps Noose out of the way a little bit. Just, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm a little drunk. And just keeps walking away.
Newt's still wearing the big pirate hat. That's like so. Pretty much none of the water is getting on him at all because
You're all
his
getting eyeballed.
hat is so big, and yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
I want to send a message to everyone, mind styly. Remember, if you need to chit chat, try using.
Okay, I think I got what you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Ash.
hallucinating.
Now, Ash, look over at me. He looks at Ogden, who's just going.
Okay.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
I'm talking to you with my mind.
Oh, what else are you doing in there?
Nothing gross. Come on, be cool. Although I could do some crazy shit.
Don't do that. I know where you sleep.
Oi!
Yeah.
Get the fuck off our island.
Oh, big fella, everybody, pay attention.
I turn around, and as I
Oi!
turn around, I turn into a shark person.
Nah,
Sorry, what?
Fucking pirates. And just wanders away.
Hmm.
And
Feels
Oh,
so smooth and rough.
Nearby-
At the same time.
Newt is gonna turn around and toss the hat and change his little cloak into just looking like the other cloak that he has on.
alright, but you toss the hat just on the ground? What?
No, he tosses it back like
Oh.
he frisbee throws it back onto the ship.
Okay, it lands on the deck, just
Yeah.
Joseph, take care of that hat. Make sure it's
You don't give me orders.
you know what? Rank wise, there's a pecking order on the ship.
I only listened to Ash, he bought me.
I didn't buy you for no. That sounds right. I did not buy
That does-
you. I pay you. I hired you.
That's what I meant.
That
Yeah.
there you go. We're working on vocabulary.
Ash, do you want me to pick up the hat?
He can
Yeah,
work
sure.
for a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
He
Yeah,
puts
sure.
it on his head. I'm the captain now. Henry, set sail.
All right. Yes, we're setting sail. Wait a minute. Hang on. Does the hat
We're
make
not
you the
setting
captain?
sail.
It does, actually, Henry.
I don't know who to listen to.
No, it doesn't.
Um,
It says it in his head.
and-
Who the hell
I-
else is in here?
And
I am and always will be captain.
How did you get in here?
and
that
Can you
was
get me out?
I sorry, can't get you out, friend.
and nearby, you guys see a grave, and there's a shark folk kind of kneeling at the grave, wearing a tattered kind of white tunic, kind of with strings, kind of undrawn, very muscular. Hammerhead, half of the hammer on their head is kind of cut off.
Oh no!
Like the left half is completely gone, and they're just sitting there and just. You would not have met
So
this
Noose-
person because that was a solo scene
But-
that somebody had.
But Noose scried on him
True.
with
So you
the
would- so
thing,
you would
so he knows
recognize,
that that is, yeah.
And he's just kneeling there and he sees you all and goes. He just glares at you all and then just turns and walks away.
I think that was Mordecai's dad.
I'll follow your lead, Captain.
I think it's probably best to let him walk off. I don't want to chase him.
You hear him quite audibly say, "Get the fuck over here. I want to talk to you all."
Oh. Okay.
Well, someone doesn't appreciate subtlety.
And
Sure.
you guys see that, you guys walk past, you see Mordecai's grave. And there's trinkets all over it, like little clam shells and paintings. And
Oh,
there's a
Ogden,
painting
you-
that's laying there that you can't tell what it was, maybe. The water's kind of washed it away. But it's a painting frame you've never seen before.
Ogden, you
Yeah.
didn't see it too much, but I think you saw a little bit that Mordecai was kind of a painter.
Yeah, in my mind, I have his old room.
He does.
His art is beautiful.
I thought that went to Henry.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did go to Henry.
Damn. Okay, never mind. Cool beans. Cool beans.
Also, Eclipse would be here. It makes sense. Just for
Alright.
Mordecai stuff. And you guys follow?
Yeah, we'll walk up to him.
Okay. He walks up to the single floor, very small stone shack. Two sort of circular stone. Oh, I have a description. Before you is a small home made of rock that's been buffeted by the sea and waves over the years. It's a single floor with no windows, but shutters made of driftwood. Next to the home is an area carved deep into stone. Carved into the rocks, filled with ocean water with planks to move about. You guys can see clams kind of floating around in the water. If you remember, Mordecai said he came from a family of clam farmers. This individual pushes the door open. Excuse me. And the door is actually nowhere near fits the door frame. You can see gaps in the door frame. Also made of driftwood. And this figure kind of just slides into the building, holds the door open for all of you, and just waits for you to get in. And he paces towards a stone cabinet and produces a bottle of rum and pours each of you a drink. So, Noose, Ash, Ogden, and Eclipse, because I'm saying Eclipse is here for this scene. So just pours you each a drink.
What time of day is it?
Probably like 4 p.m. Getting to evening. And yeah, he just pours you each a drink, and he motions for you all to sit down on these stone slabs used for chairs around the table, and just downs his glass in one gulp.
Noodle sip it.
It's pretty cheap, gross rum.
Small sip.
Yeah, Ash is used to like high-end noble wine, and this is just shitty rum.
Sorry, 1 second. I forgot to pee. I'll be right back. And I just go outside and just dump it on the ground, and then walk back in.
Okay.
Delicious.
He kind of looks at all of you, and you see this hammerhead shark folk. The left side of his hammerhead is kind of where his eye would be too, just completely just sliced off, and he's covered in scars and gunshot wounds. And when Noose described him, he had a big old red buccaneer coat that he stole from the fuck, what are their names? I can't remember. But the sort of armada that was killing pirates and guarding Dawnbreak Cove, where you guys killed the leader of that armada. And he just says, I gain a sense that my son would still be alive if he was not drawn into your lives. Tell me, was the cost worth it?
I don't think that's right at all. I think you're wrong, because he died after he left.
I understand.
So, I mean...
But if it wasn't drawn into piracy, then none of this would have happened.
Well, I didn't draw him into piracy. I don't know who did.
I'll be honest. I when I met him, he was part of the crew, and he fought bravely and valiantly, and protected all of us from a projectile that was the size of a tree. It was enormous. He caught it. It was amazing.
Yeah, I remember that. That did happen. I was there for that one.
Regardless, did any of you offer to accompany him here when he wanted to leave? Or, help him? Hell, even come visit his damn grave at least once. Now it doesn't count. It's been 2 years.
Well, I was possessed for 2 years, so that's my excuse.
And we were in the Feywild.
Well, that's irresponsible, isn't it?
That was an accident, but yeah, irresponsible, sure.
He just
but it happened.
Pours himself another drink and just downs it.
At least we know where he got his little issue.
You'd be drinking a lot too if you lost your son.
How long has it been?
2 years.
Yeah, I mean, get back out there, buddy.
Noose, that seems a little...
Oh, yeah, hang on there.
Well, I think the
Cap's gonna punch Noose in the face.
Yeah, fair.
Natural 20.
No,
Oh, well.
And he's just going for unconscious, so just...
Well, I'm gonna, try and split him up, and
Okay.
be like, whoa, I think what Captain Noose is saying is... living in something like this is just going to poison you.
Pours more rum for himself. I don't know, I just figured he would have heard a peep from his friends, after he left.
I didn't have sending at that time.
What's everyone's passive insight here?
Not great.
15.
15?
This is 19.
Okay.
10. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, yes, 10.
So, nice. Eclipse, Ogden, and Noose would probably pick up he's not really blaming you guys. More so, like when he's staring at you, he's not staring at you guys with hate, nor anger, nor blame. More so a father dealing with pain that none of you can really comprehend, and also maybe projecting a little bit.
Sir, my name's Ogden Boon. And
Yeah.
I just want you to know, your son's life of piracy, like his untimely death, all this pain you're feeling, it's not your fault.
It is.
No, it's not your fault.
No.
It's not your fault. I'm just gonna slow walk towards him for a hug. It's not your fault.
Don't touch me.
It's not your fault.
Don't touch me.
It's not your fault.
He goes to bite you. Don't touch me.
Okay,
You're a big
yeah, it's not your fault though.
person.
But it is not your fault. It's not your fault.
Fuck it. Maybe it is his fault. We don't know.
It is.
I'm sorry. We kind of got off on the wrong foot. My name is Noose. This is Ogden. That's Ash. And this is Eclipse. What's your name?
Ulysses.
Ulysses. That sounds bad when I say it. Is there anything that we can do?
Could you bring my son back from the dead?
Yeah.
Could you... What?
Yeah. Not right now, but
Could
I
you...
can later. You should have shown me things.
Could you...
I need a piece of him, though.
Hold on. It is...
charisma.
I feel like this is my fault, though. If I wasn't out marauding the seas, being a pirate. You can tell people on the island aren't too keen on pirates right now.
I mean, they're all pretty much gone, right?
We rebuilt the island after the incident with the shadows that attacked. That's what this Roman individual told me when he contacted me and said Mordecai had died. We reestablished the island. I was gone with my other children. I just think I should have been here. I returned to being a clam farmer out of guilt and shame and to protect my remaining children. That's why I came back, mainly out of guilt and shame.
Listen, all of us feel guilty about Mordecai dying, but he did make his own decisions, right? I mean, he had his own, sense of agency. That guy, you could make that guy do anything he didn't want to do.
Yeah. Do you know anything about the individuals who killed him?
Let's see. So, when we were thinking back on it, you said that it was like they were all being attacked by shadows.
Yeah,
right?
Shadow Pirates.
Shadow pirates.
The same
And
Shadow
that
Pirates you guys
is-
encountered on that ship. That was in Perpetual Mist, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that the one with the vampire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it also Shadow Pirates on that island? Or is that different? No, those were Mist Pirates.
The Island of Madness.
Yeah. The Island of Madness was zombies, not pirates.
Yeah, that was...
Oh,
that
that's
was
right, they were
that was
zombies.
Like
Yeah.
fishy zombies, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
With the
That's right.
Morkoth. Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
I remember now.
So we kind of know, we have an idea of who was behind that, but not really. We had a fight with the ship, but it sounds like what was going on here was like a bigger scale than like a small ship battle. So I'm not sure if it's the exact same guy, but probably the same leader. I don't know. Like, what I'm getting at is like of the stuff like that we're looking for, the title key and things like that, is this attached to any of our previous keys, like our quest things, or is do we know of this as like some type of random event that we came across?
This is the ship you guys released from Bleak Skull on that island. Well, not you guys didn't release, but the ship that exploded out of Bleak Skull.
Okay. All right, and we would know that. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, I knew that it came out of Bleak Skull when Bleak Skull got blown up, but that's about as much as I can say.
Your friends are quiet.
We all deal with loss in our own way, and just trying to be here to support you and let you know. It's
So, he's been dead far less time to you all than he has to me.
Yeah, I've been around for 2 years, but also they just told me that he died, so I found out about 20 minutes ago.
And you seem fine.
That's literally how he takes everything.
I'm detecting a bit of disdain in your voice, and I don't appreciate it.
Oh, me? Oh, sorry. I just, I'm saying, like, there's a level-headedness that made him a good leader and a member of our team that really translates into what seems like uncaring. Have you ever seen a duck on a pond? Seems still on the surface, but underneath a lot of stuff is going on.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I honestly don't know either.
I've mixed my metaphors here. I'm just saying. Though it may seem like there's not a lot on the surface with former Captain Ash, I will. It is an Ogden Boon promise. There's a ton of feelings in there. A lot of heart on that guy.
What we're getting at here, sorry, is that we see a lot of death in what we do. And all of us have to put it in different... We can't confront it every day, or we wouldn't be able to do anything. So we just put it aside. Every once in a while, we get a little reminder of what we lost, and it stinks. But we usually have to keep moving, or we die.
In my mind, with the people who are there, like a shark.
And he gets up and just walks into the back of the house for a minute, closes the door.
I think this is going okay. Noose, how's your jaw?
I don't know how much damage did he do.
All right,
is he also a monk?
He is.
Oh!
Wait, hold on. Like 22.
Fuck.
Damn.
That's a bruised jaw.
He was going to just knock you out. Like,
ow. Yeah, he was really... The noose would have gotten, like, thrown up against the wall with that kind of hit.
Yeah, he is also a monk.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
so, yeah, it hurts really bad, actually.
Grump's like, you got fucked up.
And, Grump, when did you get here?
Oh, I've been here the entire time.
I thought we left you on the ship. Why do we bring you places?
Oh, okay, and he leaves. Out the door.
Oh,
And just walks away.
Grump, it's okay. Oh.
Yeah, sure. I wasn't trying to make a crack about how you take things. I'm sorry. Just saying, you're very amiable. You take things in stride.
Dad, I hear voices. And the door
Let's get
opens
out of
up.
here.
The door opens up, and you see 10 children, little shark kids, come running out and going, "Hi, are you Mordecai's friends? Some of you look like the people in the painting."
Painting?
Guys, we can't make them think we are cool, alright? We'll
And
still want to be pirates, and we can't do that to Ulysses.
and Ulysses comes out and just says, "Okay, leave him alone. Leave him alone."
Friends don't let friends pirate.
You have funny-looking clothes.
Yeah, I
Hey.
paid top dollar for these.
You kind of smell.
Yeah, that's a
Don't
real.
don't tell the man he smells. I know he does. Just be nice.
That's on purpose. This is all premeditated, my dudes.
These are obviously Mordecai's siblings. When his mother died, they all came here. This is why I'm no longer marauding, no longer an interest in piracy.
It may sound like an insensitive question, but are any of them twins?
No. This is, and he goes to the brothers first. This is Moore, Bane, Delvin, Phineas, Titus, Bronze, Valoon, and then to the girls. This is Elena, Juniper, Lily, and Bonnie. They're,
Hello.
yeah. And they all look like they're maybe... Actually, they're all the same age. They're all 7 years old.
Wait, they're not twins, but they are all 7.
Yeah, they all hash at the same time.
Oh,
not the same age.
right. Oh, okay. All right, that makes sense. Okay.
Do I need to
They're all born together.
Do I need to teach him anatomy and how things work?
Don't worry, I'll teach him later.
I really don't want that. I really do not want that.
And then they're like kind of poking Noose. And they're the same height as... Actually, no. They're a little taller than Noose.
Yeah. Hey.
One's playing with your ears, like flopping them up and down.
Hey. Not bad.
Alright, leave him alone, leave him alone. He kind of ushers them back into like the room they were playing in. He's like, sorry. Here. And he hands you guys a portrait. And it's a portrait that you have not seen before, almost like one Mordecai painted when he was here for a little bit, before he was murdered. It's a portrait of everyone he met on the Void Maw, all the entire crew. I think this is... I don't remember if the Void Maw was a ship at the time.
We renamed it and repainted it and did all that stuff, right?
Yeah. But on the deck of the ship in the painting is Noose, Eclipse, Ash, Ogden, and Mordecai, and Grump, and Lom, and Roman. And he just says, he painted this. I figured maybe you guys would want it.
We definitely want to have it in a safe place, for sure.
And he just hands you the painting. It's already framed. It looks like it's the most valuable thing in this entire house. Everything looks like the people who live on this island are wretched and in squalor kind of thing. He just hands you the portrait.
And Noose hands him 1,000 gold.
No need.
I know. And he just drops it in front of him.
Okay.
Let's go, everyone.
Would you drop in front of him? I missed that.
He just dropped a bag.
He takes it and looks in the bag, and you kind of see a tear come out of the remaining eye he has. And thank you.
Thank you, he says when he rubs the side of his jaw.
You took that really well.
It happens.
Maybe I should teach you someday how to be like me and Mordecai.
Wow. I don't know if my little fist could do it,
Oh, they
but I'd
could.
give it a shot. Oh, wait, maybe later We gotta find another grave site. We have to drop off some flowers. Do you know where woman's family is?
Yes. Just up the hill. On the cliffs.
Oh wait. You take care. Take care of your little guys, and we'll be off.
And he just goes back into the back room, and they're like, hey, they give us any presents? And he's like, kinda.
Alright guys, let's go.
And you guys can see Mordecai's grave if you guys want to do anything there at all. Cool.
I'm trying to think of anything.
We better move on before News puts a bean down.
Is that a euphemism for something?
Magic bag of beans.
Magic bag of beans. Oh yeah.
And it's
Praise
pouring.
puts a
And it's
bean down.
pouring rain.
Yeah.
The Eclipse is just like silent, and she goes back into the house real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hear a conversation like, hey, do you mind if I take one of these bottles of rum for the road? And he's like, yeah, go for it. It's kind of shit anyway. At least someone likes it. And she walks out and just glug, 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 glug on the grave. Pours the entire bottle out.
Order one out for one's homies.
Yeah.
And she goes, he liked it. And just tosses the bottle. Kaboosh.
Ogden picks up the bottle and then puts it next to the grave, so at least it's ornamental now and not just errant litter.
Okay.
Yeah, Noose is gonna take out his Owena memorabilia pin worth 10 gold.
Okay.
And he's just gonna put the pin on the grave.
Okay.
It's like the I don't know if everybody here was there for it, but this memorabilia pin is pretty much just like, hey, you got killed by the champion of the arena.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like the second place, or like you know the yeah.
Yeah. Ash, anything?
Participation award.
Ash just kind of stands there with his hands in his pockets, looking down, kicks a little clod of mud, nods, turns around.
Okay.
Well, all right, let's go to Woman's. We have some flowers to give him, to give his family.
And yeah, you can see the cliff.
Lots of dead people on this island.
There are a lot of graves right now. Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised that there's any people left at all, based on the battle I saw in the vision. So, and I guess we'll have a look read the graves as we go by.
Yeah. Names you don't recognize, just
yeah.
It says all of them have the same date on them.
Imagine they are all pretty hastily made.
Very, like, maybe, yeah, a couple rocks just kind of piled up, and then someone attempted to carve a name in driftwood. So you get the idea, because this place is made of rocks, there's probably no body actually buried. It's probably just under rocks.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But you make your way up to the cliffside, and you see there is a house up on the hill. Same sort of shabby rock shack. And there are two graves at the top.
Yeah, Noose is gonna walk over there and reach into the bag of holding, pull out the flowers, and he's gonna take the little clump, the bouquet, like kind of split it, and then put it on the 2 graves.
Okay. Just so audience knows, we are not taking a break tonight because this is going to be a very short session. So we're almost done. But yeah, you lay the flowers down, and a little breeze rolls by. And Eclipse just stares at the graves.
Well, I don't know these people, but I think that woman might want us to say something. So are there names on the graves?
No.
Anyway, woman's family, he says he's sorry and he just wanted to give you this. It was his last request, so, please accept it.
A little bit.
And you shall...
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll continue.
And this will just say a short, blessings of Pipshin. And he'll do the, he'll take out his ring of pie throwing and just kind of go...
Okay. A little bit of sunlight breaks through the storm clouds. It just shines all across the island for the time being.
Did we ever see? Did Ogden ever see Roman after he was healed and really shining and really up power? Felt really good.
Yeah.
I don't pull that image out within code thoughts and then put that on the grave, kind of to put them with each other as radiantly as possible.
Okay. Kind of seeps down into the graves and whatever bodies lie there. Yeah.
Turn undead. Sam.
Destroy undead.
Yeah. No, I'm joking.
And yeah, you just stand up here kind of admiring the scene. It's a beautiful view. Off these cliffs, the ocean, the islands dotting up the area. And Eclipse just says, well, that's enough for me. She just turns around and starts walking back towards the ship.
Well, let's see if we can't, see what we can do around here. Maybe see if there's anything that we can buy from these guys. From the shops. Do we know what... Let's see if, let's check out this shack, right? I mean, is it unlocked? This will just go over and jiggle the handle.
The door just opens.
You guys coming?
Yeah, right behind you, Captain.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Really dusty. Furniture's still there. You see portraits of Roman and his family. Dusty. You see his wife, also a blue dragonborn, and their 4-year-old daughter. And all the pictures they have of her, she's 4. She looks like she's 4 in every single one. So you can kind of surmise she probably passed away when she was that young.
Alright. So, Woman seemed like the kind of guy that has backup stuff and safety measures and things like that. Let's see if he left us anything in this shack. Have a look around.
Okay. Everyone who's anyone who's looking around, investigation checks.
I will. Nusel hand Ogden a magnifying glass.
Okay.
Does that give me advantage?
Yeah. for fine details and things like that. Yeah.
13.
13?
Just kind of kicking around, not really
Yeah.
looking too hard.
You find a bottle of Montsoza's finest. Dusty.
Why does everyone
Poured it
have my
away.
family's wine?
This is one of the older bottles. This was made probably when Vernon started the business. So this is one you haven't even had. But it's made by the Stormfather. When he wasn't the Stormfather.
That's a 26 to investigation.
In your investigation, you find a desk in kind of like a office area. Lots of maps of all of the continents, the entire world are on the wall. And then you find a desk, and the desk has a drawer, and in the drawer is nothing. Like, everything's been taken away, but you spot a false bottom.
I want to check it for traps.
There's no traps.
You just gotta get it
With that investigation check, there's no traps.
See, there's a little ribbon. I hold a ribbon up.
Okay, you find what looks like a journal.
Grab it with my non-bleeding hand.
Mm-hmm.
Open it up. Start.
First page says, I hope this finds you someday. Yeah, I think you deserve to know the truth about who your parents were.
We should probably save that for Eclipse.
Did you already flip
And new
the
soul.
Ogden already flipped the page.
Oh, I already clicked because I'm deep in the mystery.
Okay.
I'm not reading it aloud either.
You flip the page, Ogden, and I will message you what is on that page.
Because it hasn't. Because I haven't heard a name or read a name yet. You should really know who your parents were.
Yep. Where is Caleb on Discord? There he is.
Call me Cable.
I'm always picturing the X-Men character whenever I
Same.
read your name.
Yeah, because that's what happened. I got into a lift once, and this guy was arguing with me about the pronunciation of my name, and I'm like, "No, it's my name. I've had it for a long time, literally as long as I can remember. I know how to pronounce it." He's like, "No, I pronounce it Cable." I'm like, "But it's Caleb." "Well, but I pronounce it Cable." All right, man.
Send it to you.
Dope.
Because only one name would stand out.
Yeah.
And there's even a little, looks like little, yeah, just notes and stuff. And
I start reading. I put it in my coat, and then I go, nothing super important here.
Whole
But I
lot of
am-
maps.
Yeah, no,
Jackpot.
Captain, you are reading this. Woo!
Yeah,
And then I say in my head, get out of here.
Henry,
Oh,
would,
sorry.
Henry would also hear that.
Isn't Henry
Well, I'm-
back on the ship?
Yeah.
So, yeah, like
I mean, I don't know if it's like, oh, everything is in a group chat. I think you can private message maybe.
I think you
don't know.
probably
I don't know.
can
It's still
private
fun.
message, but yeah,
It's
It's still fun. It's still real fun. I love it.
but the
I'm
The
gonna start memorizing the maps.
Yeah, the maps. You see continent of a Nundial. And it most maps of a Nundial that people have seen are just the settlized areas, the core. This contains all three regions of a Nundial: the core, Old Nundial, and Remnant. Which will come up in campaign 3. So, Silgar, a pre-Amin devastated Silgar. So it's got names of all the settlements that are buried under the sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that not even Ogden would know about. Just sees that and goes, "Oh, Esselvire."
Okay.
One of the other continents.
Should I be writing all of these down?
I'll post it all in there. After.
Oh, cool.
Dragonsbeard, the northernmost ice wasteland continent. Felrinthus, the Ashen Wasteland, or the Ashen Expanse, the continent that Tiamat and her chromatic dragons completely just destroyed. Yeah, maps of all the continents.
Anything especially juicy, Ogden?
My mouth is just sweating. So I'm like, as is my home continent.
When you've done
completely-
treasure maps.
This is news that the knowledge in here is, and my hands are just shaking, just like there's so much knowledge here. There's so much to learn. Had we is it poor form? You know what? I want to defer to everyone in the room. Is it poor form if I grab these, or should I just have to recreate them? Is that bad? How do you feel?
No one else is using it.
Yeah, let's take them before someone else does.
Yep. Okay,
I think you
all
make
I did.
copies. Make copies too.
Ogden, as you grab the Silgar map off the wall, a piece... No, wait, hold on. Yes, you grab the Silgar map off the wall, a piece of parchment falls off the back of it. That was possibly hiding behind it, then just kind of on the floor.
Oh, Yahtzee. Go and I pick it up.
It's a research note that says, it's like bullet points. It says Cult of Necerius, question mark beside it. Ties to Asmodeus, question mark beside it. And other juicy information. Saying there, and there's a drawing of a book that looks a lot like the book you grabbed in the home on Dawnbreak Cove, and it says contains all of Asmodeus's members of the Necerius cult, where they are at all times. Like a tracking sort of spell is on the book, and it also mentions that it details all of Asmodeus's plans about bringing Mal'Shim into the material plane. And at the end, it just says, "I think it's bullshit." Signed, Roman. But the book's drawn there, the cult symbols are drawn there. And now you can kind of put the pieces together on why a certain individual fell in with a certain individual and this whole thing got started.
Why Roman got picked.
Yep.
To be...
Yepperino, Pepperino. And Ogden.
Why he got picked with Kalios?
Mm-hmm. And Ogden, reading that, looking at that paper, it kind of draws you to that tome you have in your bag. It just says the names of each fiend, where they are. It says Asmodeus. Besides Asmodeus, it was Mal'Shim, but now there's nothing beside his name. Almost like...
He's not anywhere.
Almost like it's changing where he is right now.
Yeah.
Like the book's trying to pinpoint where he is. Velocash the Sly, Dawnbreak Cove. Asmodeus' assassin that you guys learned about.
Yeah.
Is currently on Dawnbreak Cove.
We just left there.
Yeah.
Can I message you about something that I'm looking up?
Yep. And are you just flipping through?
Yeah, I'm like flipping through. I am looking for specific names.
Could you beam us? This will say in your head. Could you beam us a quick summary of what you're doing here?
Just looking up some names. MBD.
Okay.
MBD.
You look up the names.
Yeah.
Beside the one you specifically asked.
Yeah.
It says there's no name. No name at all in there. And
okay.
The other names well, the other name, because the one name is the one, and
Yeah.
the other name doesn't show up in the book.
Okay.
And you keep flipping, and you find a
Yeah,
page.
I'm gonna keep going. Yeah.
Because you keep flipping through, and for some reason, hasn't clued into yet. You're understanding the book, not needing to cast any spells to do so. You're just flipping through it and you can read it.
Hey, Noose, could you come look at this with me?
Yeah. Noose is a little skeptical as to what's going on here because he has been enthralled by a book before. So he's just like, "What's going on, buddy?"
Yeah. Do you see any names you notice?
Can Noose read it?
Because I
you can read the names.
Oh.
But
yeah, do you notice those locations or anything?
You can see Velakash Sly, Dawnbreak Cove.
But can he read them? Because I think I can read them but he does Noose speak Infernal?
He can read those, but the other stuff you're seeing,
yeah.
Ogden in the book, he can't read, you can, for some reason.
Yeah, so I wanted to suss that out in character.
Okay. Noose, you see other words you can't comprehend, but the names and everything, like the locations, you can read those.
Yeah, looks like that Velakash guy might be on our trail, so we should probably keep moving.
Who? What? That doesn't sound good. What?
Velakash Deswai. He's seems to be an assassin we gotta watch out for.
All right, yeah, that's not good.
And as you're flipping through Ogden, you find almost like a diary of Asmodeus's plans.
Diary plans. Take a look.
Take a look. Up your shoulder. I don't see anything.
Yeah, no one else can comprehend it.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
it says right there.
Yeah,
it says. I'm not seeing anything, Ogden.
It says
words in.
I have sent scouts to the tomb of the Blunder King, the Catalyst of Iron, and other locations to convert dangerous creatures into my service. And there's a list. It says Catalyst of Iron, Red Dove Island, Ipshire, Tomb of the Blunder King, Silger.
Oh shit! It's on Silger. God damn it!
Ruins of Blutfelsen, Esselvire. That's the campaign 1 setting. Blutfelsen specifically.
Got a treasure map there.
The Morning Shores. Tomb of the Heroes, Anundial City, Anundial. And beside each one, it specifies who he wants to convert and corrupt into his power. Catalyst of Iron, the Black Mother. Tomb of the Blunder King. Tomb of the Blunder King, pretty self-explanatory. Cormorgal. Blutfelsen, the Fungal Lich.
That was on Esselvire?
Yep. For the Morning Shores, Davy Jones - Bulgar Stonebeard, the first pirate. The one who made that piracy law document that you guys found. And Anundial City, it just says Pipshin, through his artifact, the Sphere of Madness. And that's what you saw, so Ogden Boon.
What was the one with Red Dove, the Iron?
The Catalyst of Iron, Red Dove Island,
yeah.
the Black Mother and her followers.
Got it. Thank you. Now I have a complete list.
Mm-hmm.
So I say all this out loud.
Yeah.
To those guys listening, or in my mind, whichever they prefer.
Yeah. Well, that's looks like we have a roadmap of things to get, and well, we're heading to Esselvire. Hopefully, we can get some more loot, do a little bit more piracy, and get over there and dig up some buried treasure with that treasure map that you've been working on, Ogden.
Oh yeah.
Is everybody else pumped? I'm excited.
Yeah, let's get some treasure as I'm still like just like half looking. I'm distracted so much by like reading maps and being like,
Are you still looking through the book? Like
yeah.
Yeah. Your name's in it. Ogden, and it says Stormrock Isle.
This is inaccurate. This book is for followers.
And the title says, under this page, there's other names that you can see. Names you don't recognize. Actually, there would be names you recognize. Roman Isaac, deceased. Durza Woodlouse, deceased. The Montsozas, each of them by name. Manfred, deceased. Wolfgang, deceased. Vernon, deceased.
Peter?
Peter, the others, Peter, Ingrid, Anna, and Katrin, has their locations as well, but alive. And it says Obsidian Covenant. And you notice it mentions
that's
Baxter's Demiplane.
Yeah, Obsidian Covenant.
It says Marion Boon. Silger. Alive.
Wait.
Ogden Boon, Stormrock Isle, alive. And then it's got Noose. Gerhardt Montsoza, Stormrock Isle, alive. Henry Lofferton / Carnifex, alive. Eclipse of the Moon. Doesn't say alive, but it doesn't say deceased. It says twisted. Leah Greenwood, alive.
The title on this page was Totally Cool People, right?
Marks.
Shit.
Okay. That's what I was about to ask.
Yeah. And one of the names just blinks off as you're looking through it.
Which one? Just a name.
Just a name. You don't recognize. Doesn't stand out or anything. Just blinks off to deceased.
Did I see the location?
Dawnbreak Cove.
That's where the assassin is.
Another name appears on the book. Like new marks are being made. It says Sigmund. On Nestafelin. That's his last name. Alive.
This is gonna immediately cast Sending.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh wait, Noose doesn't know Sigmund.
Yeah, you never met Sigmund.
Nope.
Who this guy? Who this Sigmund guy?
Can Noose read
Sigmund!
It? Can Noose read it?
Noose can't read these names.
Oh.
Then I say out loud, oh no, Sigmund!
Okay.
Who's
Sigmund?
My childhood clothing maker?
Says Malon Grassbladel. Currently tracking.
Oh, so Malon doesn't have a location?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
But it says Gerhardt Montsoza and not Ash.
Mm-hmm.
So this Sigmund guy, what's up with him? Why's he so important?
You spent a lot of time with him?
Yeah. We should maybe... Oh,
Should
God, we need to leave. We need to leave now.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's a good idea. I'm already in the doorway. I think we should be back on the ship as soon as possible.
Yeah, I grab as much as I can and try and leave quickly.
We'll grab everything.
I don't want them to...
Yeah.
I don't want them to
Okay.
mark anyone on this island.
And everyone on the ship, get the ship ready to sail.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and Noose is going to use the Sending Stone to message Maywan. Maywan, you on a list. There's an assassin that's going to be coming for all of us. So watch your back.
Okay. No response.
Right. And then he's going to sending. Well, could you describe this Sigmund guy so I can probably sending him?
I'll give my best description I can.
Can anybody use prestidigitation to show me an image of his face or something?
I can show you what I remember that he looked like.
Oh, that's
I
great.
could, yeah.
Oh, okay. And Nuthel cast sending. Hey Sigmund, name is Nuth, captain of the Void Maw. We just heard that someone's gonna be coming after you. He's real bad dude, assassin. Real good at his job. Be careful. Gerhardt says hi. And that ends the message.
What are you messaging me? And then you hear an explosion. And then, I blew up my shop. Someone's tracking me. I am plane shifting now. Goodbye.
Why is he a tailor?
Because he's Sigmund.
And you get raced back to the ship. Eclipse and Leah and everyone that are on board still. Eclipse went back. It's just like rigging's up. Leah's. The ship's just racing off. And it's probably nighttime now. So you guys are going to lay down, get a long rest. Do a real quick scene before we end the session, though. Because I wanted to get through this. And I don't want to do any more lore stuff without Kate here specifically. Ash, you get to your room. Henry's not there right now.
Okay.
And you kind of sit down. And you go to turn on
just how do we make dinner?
your there's a candle lit in your room. And you feel yourself just fall asleep a little bit. You're just tired. And you wake up, the candle's still lit, but there's a figure standing in the shadows. I tried my best, Gerhardt, with all of you. Your brothers, your sisters. You're all such chaotic handfuls. But I was the shite father.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that.
I pushed you out after your accident, knowing this curse was going to infect you. A curse I had passed on. I told everyone you were dead, out of shame, and to keep it all away from the rest of the family. Let them have some form of peace, I thought, and not doom them to never seeing you as you were, but a copy. It was wrong. We lied to the millers. We used Dustin's body in place of yours for your grave. But I knew the truth all along. I wanted to tell you so many times. I wanted to reach out while I was alive, but pride in my views on the Montsoza name clouded my judgment. I lost my family because of my views on pride, but also my fear. Wolfgang was killed by your friends because of this whole curse and sharing a name with a psychotic man who also put power over family. If I had only told the truth, I imagined Wolfgang would be alive, I'd be alive, and you would have never become Vernon's plaything. Gerhardt, my son, I love you and I always will. I am so proud of you for all you've done, and I am so sorry I was not the father you needed when you needed me most. I will never blame you for what you did while under his influence. You're my son. I am so proud to call you that, despite my horrendous fuck-ups. You turned into a man I should have aspired to be. And he flashes a sad smile. Goodbye. And he vanishes. And you find yourself falling asleep once more. But this time, before you fall asleep, forgot to mention something. Oops. There's a little note on your bedside table that wasn't there before. And it says, Dustin is in the morning shores. And that is where we're going to end the session for the week.
Woo!
So thank you for watching, everybody. Again, I just didn't want to continue without everybody here with the lore stuff. specifically Kate, and some of us aren't feeling too great, myself included. So,
I was coughing a lot. Sorry.
we'll be back tomorrow with Shadows over Ravenloft. So, good night, everybody. Bye bye.
Good night.